Huawei just announced the Huawei Watch GT5, a stunning watch. I've had the GT4 since its launch back in 2023, and I've loved it ever since. This is probably the best value for money and the best looking smartwatch on the market. Now the question is, the GT5, is it worth upgrading to if you have the GT4? Or is it worth rather buying the GT5 instead of the GT4 if you're new to the market? In this video, we'll dig into the differences between these watches and whether you should buy the 4 or the 5. Let's get into it. Let's start with the two biggest changes that the Huawei Watch GT5 brings. One, the design, and two, the running accuracy. That's right, the Huawei Watch GT5 basically only upgraded in its accuracy in measurements. Now the differences in design between the Huawei Watch GT5 and the GT4 isn't as significant. However, the GT5 brings along a bunch of friends. Black one, for example, and there's also pro versions of these watches. However, I'm going to be looking at the stock standard Huawei Watch GT5 for today's video. And on the face of it, all you'll notice is a little bit of a difference in the crown. The bezel doesn't have numbers on it anymore. The overall color is blue now instead of green. The way the strap attaches is new, and the sensors, they're also new. Now, the internet says that the difference in size between the two is about 2 millimeters. From the face, I cannot see it. When wearing it, I cannot feel it. However, apparently it is there. Now, what I must mention with these Huawei Watch GT4s and 5s is these bands look incredible. They really feel upper class, yet it's such a durable design. It's such a non-invasive material. It won't get dirty easily. I mean, this is after a year of wearing the watch. Still looks fantastic. And drop test went well. My videographer just convinced me I should do a drop test, so hang on for that because I'll do that in this video, I promise. I promise. Okay, so software-wise, battery-wise, there's a little bit of an improvement in the battery. Not a massive improvement, but it's there. It feels slightly more snappy to the touch when I move between the interfaces. However, to be quite honest, it could just also be because this watch is full of junk already and this one isn't. The current sale price of the two watches doesn't differ at all. It's $229 or 5,999 Rand in South Africa where I'm recording this video. And that kind of makes it a no-brainer to rather go for the GT5 than the GT4. But it's not worth the upgrade unless you're a runner. And there's a reason I've touched on running twice in this video. It's not because I'm obsessed with running, not at all. I haven't been running for 215 days in a row and trying to keep up my streak of doing a whole year of running. I even ran in Europe every single day, past the Colosseum and in the mountains in Italy, and a bunch of things which were quite cool. But this watch, reportedly, is way more accurate with tracking running than the Huawei Watch GT4 was. And I've compared the Huawei Watch GT4 in a video which you can watch, I'll leave the link below, to a Garmin and also to my Apple Watch. And it beat their asses, like really beat it. So I can only imagine the upgrades that this thing brings, it must be significant. And I'll test that in a short. So subscribe to the channel if you're looking forward to seeing a video like that. I'm going to continue this video by talking about what Huawei calls the True Scene or True Sense system. And that's basically their way of saying this is an upgrade of our sensors. So basically, the oxygen measurement, that is better. The GPS tracking, that is better. The blood pressure measuring is not available on this watch, but Huawei does have a watch that literally has a balloon built into the strap to measure your blood pressure the right way. That's crazy. Huawei is literally doing revolutionary things with a stupid watch. This is changing what we know as a smart device on your wrist. I'm really impressed by it. I'm an Apple fanboy. I have an Apple Watch and I have a new iPhone and I've got a MacBook, what. But dude, Huawei is leaping. Anyways, to continue on the Huawei Watch GT5. It looks amazing. It's fashionable. It's very accurate. The battery lasts for 2 weeks plus. You don't have to buy extra apps to get stuff done, and it's also completely waterproof, just as the Huawei Watch GT4 is completely waterproof. And the drop test, this is the drop test. Those were literally flat down on their faces. And both of them are perfectly fine. Not even a little scratch on them. All working very well, very smooth, no issues. Nice. All right. That's the drop test. And that's why these watches are so impressive, to be quite honest. It's robust yet stylish. It's lasting for a longest time and it's not expensive. Now I'd like to finish off this video by saying if you don't own a smartwatch, I can recommend this one. If you're looking for something that's stylish and can also track your fitness and even your running form, It's something that this watch can do. Track your running form. Then the Huawei Watch GT5 is a really good buy. You could look at the Pro versions if you play golf. They have all of the golf courses loaded onto them, can tell you your swing speed and a whole bunch of interesting stats about golf. However, if you don't golf, then man, oh man, am I sold on this thing. And I'm really not trying to sell this to you. I don't get anything from telling you about this watch. I just really think that compared to how ugly an Apple Watch is, it's a no-brainer. This was Stefan from WeDoTech. I hope you enjoyed this video. All of the benefits of this watch is also mentioned in my Huawei Watch GT4 review video. You can go ahead and watch that video if you want to know a little bit more about the Huawei Watch GT4. And I'll see you in the next video. My name was Stefan from WeDoTech. I'll see you in the next video. Cheers, bye. Oh, please remember to like and subscribe to this video. Really appreciate it. I just did a drop test. I risked my favorite watches in the world for you guys. Please like and subscribe. And then also watch this video next. The YouTube algorithm thinks you'll like it. I literally click a button that says, show my viewer whatever they'd like to see. Okay, bye.